For 6 seasons, Shohei Ohtani has stood on the outside looking in at Major League Baseball's postseason. Despite being recognized as the sport's most extraordinary player, the star pitcher and hitter remained absent during the game's most critical moments, primarily due to the long-standing ineffectiveness of the Los Angeles Angels. For years, Ohtani dazzled fans with his jaw-dropping performances, yet when October arrived, the time when the baseball world held its breath, Ohtani was nowhere to be found. That all changes this weekend. After joining the Los Angeles Dodgers last offseason, Ohtani will finally make his postseason debut, and the stage couldn't be bigger. On Saturday evening, the Dodgers will face their NL West rivals, the San Diego Padres, in the National League Division Series, NLDS, at Dodger Stadium. And this isn't just any game. It's the first playoff appearance for the two-time American League MVP, whose legacy is poised to grow even larger under the bright lights of October baseball. Having the game's best players perform on the biggest stage is a universal expectation across sports. The NBA without LeBron James, the NFL without Patrick Mahomes, or the NHL without Connor McDavid feels incomplete. Until now, Major League Baseball had suffered from a similar void, with Ohtani, the sport's brightest star, absent from postseason play. Finally, this absence has been rectified, and baseball's biggest showman is set to captivate the audience when it matters most. To fully appreciate the significance of Ohtani's postseason debut, it's important to reflect on how the game's most talented stars have struggled with the same issue in recent years. Mike Trout, Ohtani's former teammate with the Angels and another all-time great, spent the majority of his career as baseball's best player. However, he reached the playoffs only once, leaving his talents largely confined to regular season records and highlight reels. Despite pairing Trout with Ohtani in Anaheim, the Angels never finished higher than third place in the AL West. The baseball world could only dream of seeing these two generational talents playing in October. It was a dream that never materialized. However, Ohtani's decision to join the Dodgers changed everything. When he signed with Los Angeles before the 2024 season, a trip to the postseason felt inevitable. The Dodgers, a perennial playoff contender, were the perfect landing spot for Ohtani to fulfill his postseason potential. His debut year in Dodger blue has been nothing short of sensational. The Japanese phenom had a career-best offensive season, nearly capturing the elusive Triple Crown while making history as the first member of the prestigious 50-50 club, showcasing his unmatched combination of power and speed. He also stepped into the role of the team's leadoff hitter after Mookie Betts suffered a hand injury, and has since become the driving force of the Dodgers' potent lineup. Ohtani thrives in high-stakes situations, and his track record suggests that he's destined to deliver on the postseason stage. The world watched him thrive in the 2023 World Baseball Classic, where he led Team Japan to victory, even closing out the final game. This season, when the pressure was on as he chased his 50th home run, he didn't just meet expectations, he surpassed them, hitting 2 homers to cement his place in history. Now, there's even a sliver of hope that Ohtani might return to the mound in the playoffs, despite dealing with a torn UCL. Whether he does or doesn't pitch again this year, the anticipation surrounding his playoff performance is palpable. While Ohtani's postseason journey begins, the stakes are high, but the pressure surrounding his legacy is less so. Despite the anticipation, the idea that his career would be diminished without a deep playoff run feels overly dramatic. However, a strong October showing would certainly enhance his already glowing reputation. History has shown that postseason success can elevate a player's stature. Hall of Famers like Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Chipper Jones, and Albert Pujols all solidified their legacies through memorable October moments. Conversely, even the great Clayton Kershaw, arguably the best pitcher of his generation, has had his career overshadowed by his lack of playoff success for much of his career. As the 2024 MLB postseason begins, Ohtani has a clean slate. His legacy in the playoffs is yet to be written, and the world is eagerly awaiting what he will do. His performance this October could be the first step toward solidifying his status as one of baseball's all-time greats. The journey begins now. Finally, it's show time.